I always got this feeling like I live in a film.
Hey everybody, so I'm going to be working on a project today, and it's going to be the kind of a 3D-ish cutout. It's hard to describe. Anyway, I'm going to be building something today, and I wanted to show you guys what I'm going to be making. And I don't have a pattern or anything for it, so we're just going to make do with what I can figure out along the way. So let's do this. So, this is what I drew, and that's supposed to be a hand and a head, and we'll go from there. There it is, all cut out. I had this idea pop into my head yesterday, and it was essentially to have somebody holding a pair of glasses in front of their face, but to have it have a kind of a 3D-ish effect to it. So it's actually somebody taking their glasses off, which I just realized I put it right in the middle of their face. That's alright. This is still going to work. This is still going to be good. We'll see how this looks after I sand it down and everything. Okay, so I don't have a belt sander. I do have this this kind of sander. Can't think of the name right now. Orbital sander. And, well, actually I do have a belt sander, but it's really big and bulky and I don't want to use it. I'll use this with this and sand down the edges that way to make them less raw. So that's what we're going to do. Edges are smoother, and now that we've got that taken care of, we need to paint it. Let's give it a little paint. So what I'm going to do here is, since the wood is kind of skin colored, I could have made a better judgment call and not cut out this knot that's right in the middle of where the face is. So I'm going to have to paint over it, which means I'm going to have to basically whitewash the whole thing and then hopefully retrace the lines somehow, which I brought a magic Sharpie out so I could trace some of the lines, like where the ear is over here, and the hand that's going to be holding these glasses. So I can trace around that and then trace a hairline. Trace a hairline down here so that it'll look like his hair is right there. Anyway, we're gonna Sharpie that first, do the traces, the outlines, and then we're gonna spray paint it white like we did with this, and Hope that the black still shows through, which I think it will, so let's give that a shot. We got the outline traced. Now we're gonna whitewash it. So now that we've got the trim all done, now what we're going to do is we're just going to spray paint and whitewash it a little bit, not a lot. And there's that. See if I can get a closer look. So as you can see, the marker is shining through, and I've got most of the paint, or most of the wood covered, which is what I wanted. It's just there to soak into the wood as like a base. So when I go to actually paint it, which I don't know what kind of paint you're supposed to use on wood, but I'm going to use what paint that I have on hand, which would either be watercolored paint or paint that you would use on like a house or something like that, because I do believe I have some of this brown paint left over, either from jobs that I've done or from people just giving me cans of paint. So after that gets done, then I'm going to do the hair, and then we'll attach the glasses, and so that the glasses will have kind of a 3D effect to it, and we have to wait for this to dry. So I'll see you back when it dries. So as you can see, it's dry. It's plenty dry. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to paint all of this that's not the hair. Everything else down here is going to be a brownish color, so to make it look more like skin tone. There it is. So, now that we've got that taken care of, we gotta let this paint dry, and after this paint dries, we'll move on to the next step. Forgot his ear. Alright. Okay. Now this is more or less dry, as you can see. This is dry. The next step is to do what I did with these glasses right here. Make an outline. That's the next step. Pretty good. Now we just need to make a face. Reflective glasses look. There we go. I don't have any black paint, so I'm just going to color his hair in with the marker. lessons in kindergarten are really paying off now. And there it is. Now the only thing left to do is to glue this to this, wait for it to dry, and it'll be done. We're just going to leave that there for now, let it dry, and then I'll show you the finished product when it's done. There you have it. All done. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. Maybe make a scarecrow out of it so that we can put it back in our container garden or something. I don't know. But it's all done. There we go. All finished. So, if you like this video, if you'd like to see me do more of these little crafty woodworking project things, let me know in the comments down below. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time. Oh, and if you're new, don't forget to subscribe.